Hi, and welcome back to the third video in my series about scheduling and routine. So today's video, I'm going to focus on the afternoon. I'm actually filming this in the afternoon, which is not usual for me, but I've been playing around with my schedule, which is good, and I encourage you to do that as well. So when I'm talking about afternoon schedule, it's really about setting yourself up for your evening. So it's really coming into the evening part of the day as well, because most of us are very busy in the afternoons. You may still be at work in the typical 9 to 5 job setup. You may actually have kids to pick up at 3 o'clock at school. Maybe you had to pick up kids after your work. Maybe you've got a job that you work quite late, and then there can be sort of drop-offs to after school activities, all sorts of stuff. So the afternoon can be challenging. I completely acknowledge that. And that's really something in my life that I've really struggled with as well, because I give so much in my day job energetically, from a mental point of view, from an emotional point of view, because it can be quite emotional at times when people are stressed and just getting that energy from patients. But when you come home, it's just so important to have some sort of reset to enable you to get something good out of your evening, because otherwise too often we end up just very, very depleted, grabbing some really low vibration food, fast food, quick and easy, carbohydrate and a lot of vegetables and health and vitality in that food, probably plonking ourselves in front of the television or Netflix and just kind of zoning out, numbing out for the evening. And I speak to this so accurately because I've done a lot of this. And so I get it. I get you. I get what those patterns are. And it is really hard to shift, particularly when that's the way that your day is set up and that's all that's left for you at the end of it. So with that in mind, I want to give you some tips and some ideas to try and change up that evening and that afternoon schedule. In effect, we want to yinify your afternoon and evening. Yinify, yeah, I've just coined that term, possibly not. I'm not sure if anyone else has used it before. When I'm saying yinify, I'm really talking about the polarity of yin and yang. So our yang is the sort of the masculine, the dynamic, the moving, the intellect, the active sort of part. The yang part of our day is really kind of peaking around noon when the sun is highest in the sky, and that's when we should be at our most active and engaged with the world. Then we're talking about coming into the yin half of our day. So what is yin? Yin is the polar opposite of our yang, and we actually need both to be in perfect balance. Our yin is more of our feminine, grounding, resting, becoming more internal rather than external. So it's more about input than output, and sort of trying to calm down the nervous system, particularly in our modern culture where we just struggle so much with actually trying to calm down this nervous system that we're constantly demanding from. So yinifying your afternoon. So this can be really, really simple. So I think one thing that really is very powerful for people to take on board is creating this complete junction in between your work day or your day and that arriving home and starting into your evening, which really should be a whole new aspect of your day. It's not that the day is kind of done and there's nothing more that you can get out of it. There is a lot of nourishment and time available to you in those evening hours if you can actually maximize those, but in a yin way, not overly active, trying to calm down the nervous system so you also sleep better at night. So one thing I really love to do, and I love to recommend to particularly busy clients, is if you do a reset. So what do I mean by that? When you arrive home, or even before you leave work, if you're sitting in your car, in the car park, you basically do a little mini reset meditation, and you can close your eyes, just really sink into your body, try and get out of the head a little bit, and you can just repeat a very simple mantra like release, release, or let go, let go. And it's just allowing you to actually release the day, because honestly, it's irrelevant now. Those moments have passed and you're in a new moment now, in a new part of your day, in your evening. So just repeating that very simple mantra over in your head can actually allow your body to soften and relax, your mind to start letting go of the stress and the burdens of the day and the activity of the mind. And that way you prepare yourself to greet your family, to greet your home, to greet your evening with an entirely different energy. And just that alone can really set you up so that when you're trying to enjoy your evening because that's your free time, that's your life outside of your work structure, that you've still got some energy and some vitality and some interest in actually engaging with that time. So the release meditation is really, really simple. You can also just listen to a guided meditation on your way home that kind of relaxes and calms the nervous system. You can also do something which I really like, which is called a cord cutting kind of exercise. So what are we talking about with cords? So it's like through your day, all of these kind of layers are getting added to you from people you're interacting with, jobs you're needing to do, rushing around, things going right, things going wrong. They kind of create these emotional cords between you and the activities that have happened in your day. So you can actually just get into a quiet state, close your eyes, grounding your body. Simply, that means feeling your bum in the seat. Like no matter where you're sitting, that will start to ground you, being aware of what your bum feels like in the seat. And then actually mentally imagining all of those cords like ropes that are attached to you and the day, the people, the activities, and actually severing those mentally, emotionally, energetically, on all levels. Just mentally visualizing those cords severing and those beings, those activities just floating out into the ether, and you're back to just you. Taking some slow, deep breaths, really just sitting into that nice, grounded, relaxed state, and then emerging from that when you're ready. If you have to take public transport, that's great. It's good for the environment. You should do that if you can. Then listen to a guided relaxation or a guided meditation of some sort. Insight Timer is a fantastic app resource that you can access with a whole range of different guided relaxation and meditation exercises. If you're driving, be careful which ones you're selecting to listen to. You don't want to be closing your eyes or doing anything crazy like that. That's for the public transport people. It's a really, really good option. Once you are home, you want to actually start planning, maybe doing some stretching, listening to music, just really starting to nourish your body, but not just running straight for the couch and filling yourself with, unsatisfying food. Hopefully you'll have a nice nutritious meal planned and enjoy the preparation of that. Try not to rush through that process. Enjoy that process with your family. This is all part of calming down the nervous system, recentering the body. It's gonna allow you to coax into a really beautiful evening and allow you to sleep better at night. All of your electronic devices should be switched off at least 1 hour before you go to bed. If you want to be doing anything after that time, you can do some gentle stretches, some yin yoga. You can read from an actual book because those pages aren't actually exuding any harsh light into your eyes. Make sure that your home is dimly lit at night. Something really nice that you can do is have a bath. Sitting in an Epsom salt bath with magnesium from the Epsom salts will actually relax your nervous system, relax your muscles. That can be fantastic if you have trouble sleeping. So just try and employ some of these ideas. Yinify your afternoon and evening. Look at your day as that 24-hour clock, that beautiful yin-yang cycle, which is actually from dawn going yang to yin. And try and get your busy activities, your mental activities done in the morning. And in the afternoon, try and get more into your body and do calming, relaxing, nourishing activities. And that can include cooking and cleaning. You just do them with the correct mindset of approaching that in a calm, relaxed way. And those can be beautiful activities to do in your evening, and you're still getting your to-dos done. It's just bringing a different emphasis to them. So I really hope that that's helped to think about your evening and your afternoon in a very, very different way. And try these things. It can be really hard to switch routines, but give things a go. It's the only way that you'll actually get any kind of concept of what may work better for you in your life. And be open to playing with it and changing it up and just trying different things out. I hope that's been helpful. We'll have another video with another series around ritual and routine and scheduling. That's hopefully going to give you some tips for other aspects of your life as well. So keep your eye out for that. That'll be coming out very, very soon. See you soon.